Hello everyone, so today we are going to make everyone's favorite pasta. There are different recipes to make pasta, but I'm going to mix and blend a couple of recipes. Like I'm going to really have a combination of Indian and Italian spices mixed recipe, and we're going to cook pasta that way. So let's get started. So I've already boiled the pasta, and as you can see, the pasta is it has become soft. When it is soft, you don't need to make too much of soft, but you can see that it has become a little bit of soft, and don't keep it too much hard as well. So it needs to be considerably soft, but not breaking into pieces. So you can see now this is the soft texture needed. And now this is ready to be used. Often people ask me if you have to rinse the pasta. So yeah, before boiling you can rinse the pasta if you want to remove the starch. So we are heating oil in a pan or pot, anything you can use. So the oil is heated enough, so I've added chopped onions to it. I'm going to roll over the onions. So generally in my pasta I also add zucchini, but sometimes I make a different type of pasta. So today I'm going to add cabbage, spring onions, yellow bell pepper, you can also use green or red bell pepper, and carrots. So let's get started. So as you can see, I'm cooking all the vegetables, the carrots, bell pepper, cabbage and spring onions along with the onions. The regular onions. I'm going to add the Kikkoman soy sauce. There are different brands of soy sauce. I generally prefer the Kikkoman soy sauce. So I'm going to add that a very little bit. You don't want to make your pasta bitter, so just add a very little bit of that soy sauce. Then I'm going to add the chili garlic sauce to this. Then I'm going to add the tomato soup, so you can use freshly blanched tomatoes and make a soup at home, or you can just add this ready-made tomato soup. I have added some ketchup. I'm going to add some paprika. You can also use red chili powder if you don't have paprika, it's the same thing. Some black pepper and some Italian seasoning for flavor. I'm nicely going to mix all of this so everything gets properly blended. And I'm going to cover the lid, so let the vegetables and the spices all get blended properly and all get cooked nicely. So I'll cover the lid and wait for like 3 to 4 minutes. I'm going to add some garam masala powder because, like I said at the beginning, I'm going to mix the pasta recipe. So I'm using some pieces of the authentic pasta recipe and some of the Indian spices as well. So I'm mixing Italian and Indian recipes. I have added some cubes of butter. I have added some salt and sugar for taste. A little bit of sugar because we added soya sauce and the garlic Manchurian sauce. So you can just add a little bit of like half a teaspoon of sugar or 1 teaspoon of sugar. And I have added salt as per, you can add as per your taste level. And then I mixed the boiled pasta in this and I'll let it cook for some time. So like maybe 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm adding half a cup of water. You can also add 1 cup of water to make sure that it doesn't dry it up completely. There is some watery texture to this. And now I'm going to close the lid and let it cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. So you can always add the water levels or the adjust the salt accordingly. You can taste and see a spoon and see if you want to add more salt or water. You can accordingly adjust that. One quick thing, people always often ask me if I make garam masala at home. Yes, sometimes I buy from the Indian store because it is handy, and sometimes I make at home as well. Another way to make it at home is pretty simple. You just take a pan and red hot the pan. If you want to add oil, you can add oil, or oil is not absolutely required. You can add all dried spices which you get at any stores. So cinnamon stick, bay leaf, cloves, coriander seeds, and blend all this. Add all this spices to the pan. So I repeat all the spices: cumin seeds, bay leaf, cinnamon sticks, clove, and coriander seeds. And then you can just blend it from your blender, and then make sure it becomes like a powder, and that is basically your garam masala. Now this is a very important step because this really adds a great taste to your pasta. So I bring this ready-made creamy basil Alfredo sauce. You can make it at home, and I'll post a recipe on how to make it, but most of the time I use the ready-made one from the Bertolli brand because they really have great Alfredo sauce. So you get this Bertolli brand at Walmart, Publix, Target, any stores. And now I'm going to, once the pasta is cooked with all the vegetables, I'm going to add the creamy basil Alfredo sauce to it. Now as you can see, I've added the Alfredo basil sauce. Now I'm going to nicely mix it. And I'm going to switch off the flame and let it cook for another 2 to 3 minutes, and then your pasta is ready. I have added some shredded cheese and your pasta is ready. So do give it a try and let me know in the comment section if you like it. Hit the like and the subscribe button, and I'll come up with yet a traditional Italian pasta recipe the next time. See you all. Good night.